how to define your timestamp strategy. So, you've decided to timestamp your content. A great decision, as you will contribute to a better internet. Let's dive into the details. In this video, I will help you with a couple of decisions that will result in your powerful timestamp strategy. First things first, what content should you timestamp? Each website has different kinds of content. Some might have a lot of time-sensitive content, while corporate websites might have more static content that never changes. While setting up a timestamp integration, you'll be asked, what content do you want to be timestamped automatically? Do you want, for example, news articles and its headlines to be timestamped automatically? Do you want new static pages to be timestamped? Or, for example, in e-commerce, do you want all new product information to be timestamped automatically? If you decide to timestamp specific content, ask yourself, do I really need to have this content to be on my website at all? Because generally speaking, it's best to timestamp all of your content that has value to you or your visitors. Then number 2, should I timestamp my existing content? After you've configured the tool to timestamp your content, your new publications and update will be timestamped automatically. However, you might be wondering whether you should timestamp your existing and therefore old content as well. In almost every case, I do recommend you to do so, because even though timestamps have the most value for new content, you still gain significant advantages from the moment you timestamp your old content. Your timestamp integration offers 2 ways to do so. You can do it on a per item base by clicking on the button to timestamp. You can do this for your terms and conditions or your privacy policy, or you can do it in bulk for specific types of content. For example, the hundreds of news articles in your archive. With a timestamp on your content, you can prove that the content existed at the moment of the timestamp to your visitors, search engines, social media platforms, and lastly, the policymakers. Number 3, should I show revisions of my content or not? That's an interesting one. Once timestamped, you can show a timestamp certificate to your visitors. As a publisher or a website owner, you can choose whether you show previous revisions of this specific content or not. The guiding principle for a trusted web is the more transparency, the better. Showing a timestamp offers transparency, but showing timestamps and the previous revisions of the content offers even more transparency. But it takes some courage to do so and an open mindset. And we believe that pioneers in this regard will be rewarded in the long run by social media platforms, search engines, and all other algorithm-driven platforms. Furthermore, we expect policymakers to make it mandatory to show revisions for specific information streams, such as legally liable information, terms and conditions, and privacy policy, and they will lead by example with being transparent on government communications. By timestamping your content, you can participate in the trusted web in an easy and affordable way. And since you can't timestamp with a date in the past, it makes sense to timestamp your archive as early as possible. Then number 4, manual versus automatic timestamps. Another decision you need to make is how your content gets timestamped. Generally speaking, there are 2 options. Firstly, do it manually with a blockchain wallet, and secondly, automatically on the background. I recommend you to timestamp your content automatically, since doing it manually is quite difficult and a hassle, as it requires you to create a blockchain account, configure a blockchain wallet, and each time you publish content to manually sign a transaction with your wallet. Most timestamp tools offer a sort of an automated service. With automated timestamping, you gain the benefits of timestamps without the hassle of doing manual tasks every time you publish. To conclude, answering the questions in this video helps you in defining your timestamp strategy, a way that works for your website, webshop, or platform. You now know everything you need to know to get you started with a decent strategy. Let's build the trusted web together.